Hi guys, I don't know if this is going to work, but so far I've chopped up some celery, some carrots and some garlic. Now for my worst nightmare, onion. Tonight we're cooking creamy chicken and bacon pie. So we'll see how we go. My worst enemy, onion. Okay, let's thin this on, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, but here's the other bit with the recipe. I don't know if you'll see it properly. There you go. And that's what we're making. What do you guys like cooking at home? Do you like lots of meat? Do you not have meat? Do much meat? Do you do some barbecue? I don't know. I need to chop up the parsley as well, so keep refrigerated and wash it.
Last week, but find it.
Rainbows do you want? So take them. I'll go with you. The knife. This is the only one I've got at the moment. Tea towel, wipe it up. Now what I need to do, I also need to cut the chicken thigh to 2 centimetre chunks. Alright. Grab ourselves another. Some chook.
So the question was, why did we get onto HelloFresh?
Why did we get onto HelloFresh?
And how
Because
could it benefit other people that don't use HelloFresh at the moment?
how did we get onto it? Well, I figured
I think you got emails, didn't you?
well, I had emails before, but I also knew that with a baby on the way, I need to make sure my wife was healthy as well as I was. And the food we were normally making, well, it wasn't agreeing, I guess. So I figured, well, why not just spend some money on this.
So there are people in US watching this, possibly in the UK and Australia. Where can you get HelloFresh?
Well, it's an online thing. I don't know if it's just Australia, I don't know if it's all over the world, but
Probably do some research on that.
you do some research on that. Got some bacon bits here. This is gonna open. Make sure our pan is hot. Okay, honey, I'm going to be cooking meat. You going to be right there?
So far, I seem to be okay.
Don't say I didn't want you. bugger it. It's been a long day. I'm having a beer. One time I can't open them. Don't know if you can see this, but I'm cooking my chicken and the bacon. The potatoes boiling. So apparently I haven't been doing this long enough for you, so but at the moment got the veggies in there, they're cooking, potatoes still boiling, and yeah, so I just gotta wait a little more, put some garlic and stuff in.
Hi you guys, it is Thursday today, a brand new day, and to start off the day I cut up some watermelon and it is almost 3 o'clock I think, so I have been spending a fair bit of time sleeping. I got up about 11 this morning, which is not my regular wake up time, but my beautiful child felt the need to wriggle a lot last night, so I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted, but that's okay. So I'm having watermelon after having KFC for lunch, which is probably not a healthy meal to have on a regular basis, but I can honestly say I don't have KFC every day. I don't have fast food every day. I seem to balance myself with fruits and vegetables as much as I possibly can. In saying that though, if you ever hear from someone that pregnant women should not have
junk food. I think that's a myth. I also believe as a pregnant woman, you have a right to eat whatever you feel your body needs at the time, because your body will tell you. It's that's how it's programmed, right? So I'm very happy to have this watermelon because it's super refreshing, and you probably saw that it was like a quarter of a watermelon, but I don't think I've ever come to a point where I've bought a whole one to eat. That's how much I cut up. And even that portion is huge for me, but I am making the most of the fact that we have watermelon. It's refreshing and it's good for myself and the bubby. So when it comes to food, what is your favorite type of food? Do you like to eat things that are fresh? Do you like to have junk food? I think it's okay to have a balance. There'll be days when your body just craves fruit. Mine does. Which is why I tend to have apples, mandarins, bananas, and at the moment watermelon in the house, because I know that they're fruits that I benefit from eating. I used to really enjoy avocado with other foods, like avocado on pizza, avocado on a sandwich, avocado on sushi before I was pregnant, but I don't know, I haven't really been able to get back into avocado. So we'll see what happens. We didn't get to show you us eating Greg's delicious HelloFresh dinner last night. It was very good, by the way, so I'll make sure that when we do have another HelloFresh meal, we'll sit down in front of the camera and talk to you guys while we're eating. But with me at the moment, my portion of food is very little, especially anything to do with very strong flavors, and HelloFresh has fantastic flavors, but some of them are a little bit more, I think the word is poignant. They're a bit stronger and you can smell it and taste it, and it's overpowering sometimes. So I wasn't able to finish everything he made for us yesterday, but he knows that I love what he does, cooking it, and it did taste good, the parts that I ate, but he ended up eating both mine and his because I couldn't finish mine, and that's okay. So just a couple of things that I've heard, seeing as you guys watch me, not only do you watch me vlogging about myself nowadays, you hear me vlogging about having a baby and what it's like to be in the process of being pregnant. So I will say a couple of things that have come up is I don't eat for two. I don't think I ever will. It's not even the fact that it's not true, because it isn't, but I do not force myself to eat. I never have. And so there are people out there who have this belief that when you're pregnant you have to eat more than you basically, more than what you can take, because you're not giving your baby enough energy. But I can tell you now that that is not the case. Having a baby, the most important thing I feel is to know that your baby is healthy because of the food that you are taking in, the nutrition that the baby gets from you, not the quantity. It's the quality of the type of stuff that you eat that the baby gets. And as they do say, babies tend to eat most of what you put in your body, or the stuff that they want, and they'll give you back the rest. So there are times when I'm a little bit deprived because I've thought I ate a lot, and then turns out that later on I'm feeling hungry, and it seems crazy because I only just ate a big meal and I'm hungry again, because, you know, part of that goes towards the baby. So I do want to clarify, if you are pregnant or you know of anyone who's pregnant, please don't ever put into their minds or their thoughts that they need to eat for someone else or eat for two. They're just eating for themselves. And what I would encourage them to do, if you feel the need to say anything at all because you love them dearly, is just make sure that they're happy with what they're eating. You know, just if you must ask them what they're eating, just check that they're actually enjoying that food and they're not eating it because they have to. Being pregnant doesn't necessarily mean that you take in everything that other people tell you to because they think your baby will benefit from it. I really haven't changed a whole lot of what I eat. I mean, I used to eat watermelon before being pregnant. I used to eat bananas, mandarins, apples, still do. Carrots, not so much nowadays. In the first trimester, I was frantically eating carrot and apple at midnight or around that time. It was really strange. And now it seems like I don't eat so late at night, but I eat quite early in the morning, so it's more like 3 or 4 in the morning, excuse me, that I will wake up and I'll have some cereal or toast. I haven't gotten back onto blueberries, but I used to eat that a fair bit before I was pregnant as well. Some of these foods, it's not so much because I don't like them, it's because I'm focusing more on the ones that I know are working, that I really enjoy. So I really do love bananas. It's like one of my favorite fruits. I love how refreshing they are. I know that I get heaps of energy from eating bananas. So fruits, I would say that I'm pretty good at. There's a fair bit of variety of fruits. Veggies is something that I probably do need to work on, but I used to be a massive fan of broccoli. Now it's sort of hit and miss. I hardly ever eat broccoli, but it is on my future eats, okay? And I've had porridge on and off. I'm sort of diverting from vegetables, so I'll go back to vegetables again. I mean, so what I used to eat a lot of carrots, broccolis, not a fan of spinach, even though I've been told that spinach is really great for babies' strength. Onions. I like potatoes. But then potatoes are classed as more of a carbohydrate, aren't they? Not so much a vegetable. So vegetables seem to be something I'm lacking at the moment, but it's okay. I still like spring onions. I enjoy having lettuce, not that much, I will admit. I don't know, somebody in my family had said don't eat lettuce. I don't agree with that. Again, I think as a pregnant woman you can eat lettuce, it's just that you probably don't want to spend every day eating it. I don't even know what the problem is with lettuce. Oh, that's such a juicy piece of watermelon. I love that. So I did meditate today, and I'm really pleased with myself because it means that 18 minutes of my day will use to just let my thoughts do what they want to do. And not let little things bother me as much. Greg's going to bowling tonight, so I'll see him later on. If you've got any suggestions for vegetables, that I would be more than happy to consider, because at the moment I can only think of the basic stuff. I mean, I've had mushrooms on and off. Celery I'm not a huge fan of. But I like things like broccoli, peas, corn, carrots, green beans, spring onions, cucumber. Oh, I loved cucumber before I was pregnant. And now I don't know what's happened. I just stopped eating it. So again, I'll get back onto it, I'm sure. But really, when you are pregnant, just make a habit of remembering that, especially when you're a first-time mum, this is new. So you may make mistakes about what you're eating and how much of it you want to eat, and that's why your body is the one to tell you, you know, you need to stop eating that, because that's probably not the best thing. Your body will tell you. It will. And at the same time it'll also tell you what you need more of. You'll see fruits and vegetables somewhere on just any type of food. You'll just see it somewhere, and your mind will say, wow, that looks really good. It's funny, during the first trimester I was massively hooked on Ribenas / cordials. I can't really stand them now. I don't really like any of that. I just like fresh fruit juice now, and sometimes fizzy drinks. What I'd like to invest in is a food blender so that I can make smoothies from home. That's really ideal for me. So yeah. I mean, look, I cut myself up 7 pieces of watermelon, and I managed to eat 4. So I think I'm doing okay, as well as talking to you guys.